Good morning.
It is 5 a.m. No, 6 a.m. in the morning.
6 a.m. on a Friday.
Our last day of the dig site.
What dig site?
I'm Shelby.
And I'm John David.
And I'm Joey.
Hey, Joey.
And the dynamic duo is back together.
Oh, a duo.
Trio.
So this month we have been in Kazakhstan. So this month we've been in Kazakhstan. So Shelby, what did you do this month?
So, for the first, it's been 2 months. For the first half, I was in Kyrgyzstan. For the first week, I went to Osh. And we were really intentional about meeting some of the workers at this coffee shop we went to every single day. And through that, I was actually able to hang out with one girl several times. We went roller skating, went and got our nails done together, and through the time that we spent together, I actually got to share with her about Jesus, and she had never heard of him before. So that was really cool, just getting that experience there. From there, we went to Bishkek, and I switched teams. So I was with Team Shebrews, and I switched over to Team Kingdom Sojourners. And so for our week in Bishkek, we did an active listening prayer, and the Lord kept on putting church on my heart. Also wrote a blog about this, so you can read the whole story in my blog. Yeah. What is that word when you shameless plug for my blog. So whenever we went to Bishkek, active listening prayer, Lord kept on putting church in my heart, ended up finding it, and we actually got to help out at a summer camp with 200 kids with a team from California. So it was really cool just getting to meet some fellow Americans who love the Lord. And I fell in love with those kids, and it was really hard saying goodbye. And then we've been helping out at an archaeological dig, obviously, as you can see our surroundings. Hey JD, what have you been up to this month?
Well, I've spent my last 2 months in Kazakhstan. The first month I spent in the capital. I was teaching English and then playing sports on the side and just hanging out with the college-age students. For a week, I did go to a real small village where I taught some special needs kids and some high schoolers English. And that was one of my favorite weeks on the race. I stayed with a lady who is like having a Russian grandma, and she made us all the best Russian dishes.
Yum.
Everything was farm to table from our backyard. Is one of my favorite weeks on the race thus far until I got here. My second month in Kazakhstan, I spent here in this small village doing this archaeological dig, and it's pretty awesome. It was good.
So JD, what's been your favorite part about these past 2 months?
Gosh, getting to spend a little bit of time with every team on our squad has been awesome. I've got to spend time with one team for almost 2 months, 1 month in China and then 1 month in Kazakhstan. And then I got to jump around. I had to go to Kyrgyzstan for 2 days so that I could renew my visa in Kazakhstan. So I got to hang out with another team and then hang out with another team coming back over to get to this dig site. And just being here has been so cool. The last week we've been doing this archaeological dig. The people that we are with, we can't tell you who we're working with or necessarily where we are in Kazakhstan. But
We're somewhere.
We're somewhere. But the people that we have been working with believed that they had found a village that way back in the day, about 1,000 years ago, had Christian ancestors. And so they've been doing archaeological digs here trying to prove this theory because Kazakhstan is predominantly Muslim, people of the Islamic faith, and they believe that Jesus is the God of Russia, and because they are a former Soviet state, they want to kind of separate from that belief. And so all they've ever believed and known is that they've been Muslim, and so that is what they have continued to believe. but based on findings that we have been finding this last week, it's been amazing. We've been digging up some incredible things. We can't tell you about that either.
Nope.
It's
a secret.
But based on the things that we've been finding, they believe that they can prove that these people have had Christian ancestors, which is huge, just amazing. Like, the work that these people are doing here is incredible. It's so cool, and it's cool to know that like God can use us about 1,000 years after we die.
Yeah, they didn't know that they were going to be helping Kazakh believers come to know who the Lord is, so that's pretty cool. Another thing that has been really encouraging was these past 3 weeks we've actually lived alongside some locals, well, not necessarily locals to here, but they're from Kazakhstan. And it's been really cool. Every single night we do a Bible study together, and we've been going through the gospel story. So just getting to hear some of their testimonies and also just learn about the Lord together has given us a deeper connection with these people, and they've honestly become like our family. So it's going to be really hard saying goodbye today. So, JD, you got any last comments?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, after today, we travel to the city of Almaty, and then we hop on a 3-day bus to go to Aktau, where we will then hop on a 2-day ferry to cross the Caspian Sea to get to Azerbaijan for debrief. So, be praying for lots of travel. Shelby, is there anything you're in need of? Such as fundraising?
Yes. So I have about $1,700 more to raise, which in the mere scope of eternity, I guess is not that much, but I still need support, so I probably need that within the next month or so.
Yeah, so go to her blog, donate, shelbydowning.beworldrace.org.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds right. All right, and remember, never trust a fart.
Yeah, don't trust those farts. Also, always have wet wipes on hand.
Also good.
Also, don't fall into
Don't say that.
Never mind. Goodbye.